Mickey.
Well, gee, Banksy goes back a long way. He played in that 1979 grand final when Carlton and Wayne Harms won by 5 points here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. That seems today a long, long time ago. Well, don't forget, you can get that WEG famous Premier poster. There it is, the Magpie. We haven't seen that for a long time. It's available from the Herald Sun front counter here in Melbourne in Flinders Street. Just $1, and all proceeds go to the Royal Children's Hospital Good Friday appeal. And also we've got this T-shirt which is available from Target, the Premiers, the AFL Grand Final Melbourne 1990 Collingwood. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of people buying that T-shirt in Melbourne over the next couple of weeks. And speaking of Melbourne, don't forget 9:30 tonight, a complete wrap of the AFL Grand Final. Back with more after this break. Welcome back to the Melbourne Cricket Ground, and a reminder to our East Coast viewers that 7 Nightly News is coming up right after the football. But the big story tonight, and no doubt the story that will lead the news, is that Collingwood is the champion of the Australian Football League, winning its first premiership in 32 years. 13-11-89 to Essendon 5-11-41. The main goal kickers, Barwick kicked 2, Brown 2, Krasiska 2, Russell 2 and Dacos 2 gems for Collingwood. And for Essendon, Salmon kicked their first 2 goals of the match and ended with 2. So 13-11-89 to Essendon 5-11. In the reserves earlier today, Carlton looked down and out late in the third quarter but came back to beat Melbourne 14-15-99 to Melbourne 11-15-81. So a 3-goal margin there to Carlton. That will give David Parkin some fuel for next year. And in the under-19s, North Melbourne handsomely over Melbourne. So bad luck for the Demons today. It was North Melbourne 16 goals 12, 108 to Melbourne 5 goals 14, 44. So North Melbourne winning the under-19s, Carlton the reserves. But the big story is that Collingwood is the premiers and the first team to win an AFL premiership by defeating Essendon by 8 goals. Paul Salmon disappointed. He started so very well and gave Essendon such promise early, but he was forced to go into the rut. And it really wasn't a good day for Essendon. But for Collingwood, a day they'll never forget. Dacos with those 2 magical goals. They were absolutely brilliant. So it's been a day where the longest and most famous journey in football has finally come to its conclusion. Lee Matthews and his 20 men have finally made it to the top of the mountain. And I hope you've enjoyed the trip with us on 7 Sport today. It wasn't a day that Essendon will remember, but it's a day that football, I think, will rejoice and celebrate with the Collingwood Football Club. They've waited a long, long time. They deserve their victory. Good afternoon from the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. 'Cause here we are back where we were before. Seems nothing ever changes. We're back to being strangers, wondering if we ought to stay or head on out the door. Just once, can we figure out what we keep doing wrong? Why we never last for very long? What are we doing wrong? Just once, can we find a way to finally make it right? To make the magic last for more than just one night. We could just get to it. I know we could break through it. I gave my all, but I think my all may have been too much. The Lord knows we're not getting anywhere. Seems we're always blowing whatever we've got going. And it seems at times with all we've got, we haven't got a prayer. Yeah.
This has been a 7 Sport production for the Australian Television Network.